Starting the stream. Okay, so I've been recording for about 10 minutes without realizing my mic was on, so I'm going to have to act like I'm saying all of this for the first time. So, Ultraman Theo, we're celebrating Ultraman's 60th anniversary, and so I figured that was a great time to look back at Ultraman's history. Alright, let's just get to it. Starting with Ultraman, he's definitely an S tier for me. I mean, yeah, he's basic, but I think that's actually a strength for him, because sometimes, like, some of these new gen designs, they're really cool, but in comparison, they're a bit over designed sometimes. Except for, like, Blazer. He's really cool. But Ultraman's design, it's simple, but elegant. It's simple, but elegant. And actually, like, his whole, like, persona is, like, simple, but elegant. He's this angelic alien who descends from the heavens and bonds with Hayata after accidentally killing him. He's the one who sets the gold standard for the Ultraman show, for the Ultraman series, and I think old is gold. That's really all I have to say about it. Like, they got it right the first time. Let's see. Ultra 7. I kind of accidentally messed up the order of this tier list, which was made by Phantasm Seal, by the way. Just to give credit where credit's due. Ultra 7 is also kind of like a gold standard of the series. I don't like him quite as much as the original Ultraman, but, I mean, credit where credit's due, man. Like, I actually do really like Darren Muraboshi as a protagonist, by the way. And Ultra 7 as a show, I consider it almost as good as the original Ultraman. It's, like, right up there. Alright, who's next? Zophie. He's just kind of there to be, like, the superior officer. Like, there's not really a whole lot we get to know about him, personality-wise, as an Ultraman. Like, he's just kind of there to be the superior officer. So, I'd say, like, he's just kind of in the middle. Ultraman King, I really like, the role they gave him in Geed, where he was almost like a parallel for, God and Jesus. Like, he sacrificed his life for the universe, and you can, like, Tobaliha could basically communicate with him through prayer, essentially, and how he told her to have mercy on Fukudeke. And so, I feel like that show, more than almost any other show in the Ultraman series, Ultraman Geed, is like a Christian allegory. And so, I love Ultraman King for that. So, I'm going to put him at A tier. And I think similar to how Ultraman King's like this Jesus godlike archetype, I think that the mother of Ultra is a Marian archetype. Like, she's a healer, she's like the most important woman in Ultraman in the Land of Light. She's this respected, venerated figure. And she's the one who, like, healed Hunter Knight Tsurugi and turned him back into Ultraman Hikari. So she's very much like that Catholic Marian archetype, which, if you know, like, Tsuburaya was a Catholic, so that I don't think that's on accident. So, yeah. Let's see. Ultraman Jonius. I haven't watched this show, but he was such a Chad in Ultra Galaxy Fight, so he's also A tier. Ultraman Leo, I really like his deal. I like that he's like this martial arts master who has to learn, like, these new moves and, like, learn from different people, like how we learned from the blind man in Alien Flip. Yeah, it does get repetitive sometimes in the show when, like, every episode is, like, the same, like, oh, he encounters a new alien with a specific gimmick, and this alien kicks his butt, and then Dan Moriboshi hits him with his cane a few times and tells him he sucks and has to learn how to counter this alien's gimmick, and then he goes and trains in the woods for a few minutes, learns the move to counter the alien's gimmick, and then defeats the alien, and that's, like, every episode of Ultraman Leo up till, like, episode 20. So, yeah, the show itself does get repetitive. However, the concept of Leo I find really cool. This might be an obscure reference for some of you, but if you've seen the Unstable SMP, if you've seen Flame Frags and his training arc where he went to train with a bunch of different PvP combat masters, like main pair and Theobald the bird. Like he kind of reminds me of that a bit. So I'm sure a lot of you won't get that reference, but I really like him. Astra, on the other hand, I feel like he's just kind of there to be moral support for Leo. Like, I don't feel like there's a whole lot to his character. Um, same, same with, actually, no, she kind of, Yulian has her own story. Like, uh, she crash landed on Earth and got amnesia, and she wanted to use her powers, but 80's like, no, we have to not use our powers unless it's like the most dire circumstances because we need to learn to assimilate with humanity. So she definitely has her own story, and that's pretty interesting. But they did kind of shoehorn her into like only the last few episodes. Ultraman 80 is definitely an S. Actually, do I like him better than the original Ultraman? I don't know, but it's like really high up there. Actually, yes, I do. You see, because I'm actually going to college to get my history degree to become a history teacher. I've actually just finished up my finals for the semester, so yay me. And so I really resonated with Ultraman 80 slash Yamato Takeshi as a teacher. Like, as a teacher, teaching his young students these valuable life lessons and fighting, like, the monsters that manifest from their teenage angst. And if you've never seen Ultraman 80, you probably think I sound crazy when I said that, but it's literally the premise of the show. He fights monsters made of teenage angst. And even though the teacher arc didn't really last that long, it still defines who Ultraman 80 is, in my opinion. So, let's see. We got the USA team. We got Team USA, Chuck, Scott, and Beth, and they're okay. Yeah, they're better than Astra because they have their own personality, but like they're not great. I mean, they're okay. They're fine. They were enjoyable, I guess, as protagonists, but they didn't spark me as the best protagonists. Not that I hate them, but I definitely don't love them. Ultraman Great, like this one was an interesting take, because Jack Shindo definitely acted more alien after he bonded with Ultraman Great. And also, like, that Great just has, like, the most Australian voice ever. He's, like, Ultraman Great's voice actor sounds like he should be narrating Discovery Planet or whatever it's called. So, like, yeah, that's a fair place. Ultraman Powered, like, he was also just kind of average, so I'll put him, like, below Ultraman Great. Like, he was okay. There's not really much I can say about him, honestly. Ultraman Tiga. I really like Tiga's deal. Because we find out in the movie, like, he used to be a bad guy, and then he used to be the leader of the Giants of Darkness, or at least a member of the Giants of Darkness. And then he turned, and, what I'm saying is that Ultraman Tiga has lore, and I really like lore. Oh, here's Ultraman Ace. Like I said, I kind of accidentally made the list out of order. I've never seen Ace's show, and he's actually has, like, probably the least cameos, or among the least cameos of Showa Ultraman. So, I'm just gonna... I don't know. Like, I don't know. He's just kind of there for me. Ultraman Dyna. Oh, I love Dyna. I love Shin Asuka. I think that he is one of the best Ultraman protagonists in history. So, I love Shin Asuka. I love his, like, story arc and character growth, and how he's, like, trying to live up to his father's legacy. And I really like his, relationship and banter with the team, Super Guts. So, speaking of Super Guts, Captain Hibiki, was it? Is the GOAT. Absolutely the GOAT. Ultraman Gaia, I also really like Gaia's concept as, like, being made by the Earth. It's, like, so interesting to me. Also, Gamu is a very enjoyable protagonist, in my opinion. Let's see, Ultraman Jack. I've seen like half of Jack's series. He's just kind of there for me. Like, I don't know. Like, he didn't strike me as like a terrible protagonist or a great protagonist. He's just like kind of in the middle. Uh, Father of Ultra. I really like the play. I really like his backstory with Belial and how he was like this hero of the Ultimate Wars who became the founder of the Ultra Gears, and like all that's very interesting. I love that they gave these characters lore essentially. So Agul is, yeah, he's an S tier Ultraman character for sure because he's like, would it be correct to call him morally complex? Um yeah, he's very interesting anti-heroic Ultraman, which is unique in Ultraman history, I think, because for most of Ultraman history, it's either like good ultras, you got good ultras, or you got bad ultras, and this guy is a misguided ultra, and also he's just got like the best aura. He's got like some of the best aura, like right next to characters like Guy and Juggler. So, yeah. I'm not the best at talking in front of a camera, honestly, but Z-Earth sucks. I'm sorry, but this guy and his movies both suck. Ultraman Boy sucks. I don't hate Ultraman Boy that much, but he's not the best Ultraman character. But you know what? Neither of these are the worst, because the worst is Ultra Woman Grigio. I really wish there was an F tier on this list for Ultra Woman Grigio. Can we actually make like, let me see. Can we make an extra tier? Do we F? Oh wait. Add row below. Wait. Can we like oh. Didn't mean to do that, but F. And this is D. So there we go. Actually, you know what? I'm putting Ultra Woman Grigio at the very bottom of this list. F. I'm sorry, she's just so annoying. Like, if you actually like Ultra Woman Grigio, I'm sorry, but no. Okay, I should probably delete some of these columns. Delete column. Delete the column. It takes up too much space on the screen. And also, I'm a bit OCD. It's kind of driving me crazy. So, there we go. Ultra Woman Grigio has her own special category. Alright, Ultra 721. Oh, he was actually kind of interesting, because he was kind of acted like a CIA agent of the Ultramen. So I feel like that was actually a very interesting take. So yeah, I'll put him like right next to Zophie. He kind of is the Zophie of his own show when you think about it. Ultraman Cosmos. I haven't seen his own show. He was super annoying in Ultraman Orb: The Origin Saga. However, they somehow made Shin Asuka almost just as annoying and preachy as Ultraman Cosmos. So Ultraman Orb: The Origin Saga is not a good indicator of the characteristics of past Ultramen. I have seen him in Ultraman Saga. I did like him a bit more in that. But I don't know. He kind of strikes me as like this super pacifist, like cringe. Okay, actually. don't really have an opinion on Ultraman Justice. I haven't seen his movie either. I haven't actually seen Cosmos. I've only seen the first Cosmos movie, First Contact, which was really good, by the way. Oh, actually, you know what? I might just bump up Ultraman Cosmos just based on that movie. But like Ultraman Justice, I kind of like the idea that there's like that he's like this opposing primordial force to Cosmos. Because I do like primordial forces. Ultraman the Next, and Nexus, and Noah. These are technically all the same guy. But, let me see. S tier, S tier, and S tier. Yeah, I think I'll put them like, actually, I don't know, like, do I want Agul above these guys? Almost? It's so hard. Like, when you get to, like, the really good Ultraman, it really is, like, choosing between your favorite child. I don't have that much to say about it. Shinichi Maki is a great, relatable protagonist. Like, you really feel like you're in his shoes watching Ultraman the Next. Jun Himea, you really feel for him throughout that show. And you feel his trauma. And he's one of the most interesting Ultraman protagonists to me because of the perspective of, like, he views Ultraman as, like, a punishment. It's more than a responsibility for him. It's a punishment. And really, the Ultraman title became like an extension of his trauma. So that was very interesting. And Ultraman Noah is just like, he's just got like the perfect design. He's this godlike Ultraman. And he's just a Chad. Like, so yeah, he's kind of an S tier based purely off aura. I'm not even gonna lie. Ultraman Max. I'll call him Nax. Nax. Okay. So like I was saying, like Ultra 7 became the golden archetype for like so many Ultramen like him. Like you got Ultraman Max and you got Ultra 721 and Ultra 7X is technically the same character, by the way. So for those of you wondering. So yeah, I really liked Ultraman Max. Not more than Leo, though. So I like how over the top some of his abilities are. Like when he turned like 900 meters tall and made like an army of himself. And I really like also. Actually, that's getting off of topic. I was gonna talk about how much I like the finale of the show, but we're talking about like the characters themselves. So I'll put him above Father of Ultra. Zenon, I'll put him right next to Zophie because he is Zophie. He just is Zophie. But I do like 721 a bit better. I don't know why. Mebius, the golden boy of the Ultraman franchise. Yeah, I think I'll put him bottom S tier. Yeah, that's fair. You can't help but like Hibino Mirai, at least in my opinion. Ultraman Hikari, I feel like he can go right next to Mebius, because he's also like Agul in that regard. Like he's got his own backstory. He's a more morally ambiguous Ultraman. He's got that cool armor. He's like the Batman of Ultraman, actually, when you think about it. He's got the armor of vengeance, literally called like the armor of vengeance. That's so like Batman coded. And he's got the pointy ears. He's like super smart like Batman. He's like got this friendship going on with like the Superman type character. Like, yeah, he's Batman. And Batman is really cool. But Zero is really cool. So yeah, I think I'd put him slightly above Mebius. Like, yeah, I would say he's the Goku of Ultraman, but I really know nothing about Dragon Ball Z. However, I've heard that Goku is a cool character, so yeah, we're gonna rule with that. Ultraman Taro. I've never actually seen his show, but what I do like is that he's kind of developed a new identity outside of the show as like this mentor character. Also like an Ultraman with horns that's like super fiery and can like blow himself up. That's just really cool. So he's like a teacher, but he's still a really cool warrior character. So yeah, I'll put him. We got the Ultra family here. Ultraman Belial. Ooh. Let's see. I don't like him as much as 80, or do I? Uh, he's just got too much aura, man. He really does. Oh, and like I also like I mean, Ultraman G probably did the best for his character. Uh, it's like the first and only time we see him as the villain of a mainline Ultraman show, and he's got like this dynamic with his son, and he gets semi-redeemed at the end. Like that was an interesting like dialogue between Belial and Jeet at the end. I really liked that. And did you know he actually got redeemed in one of the stage shows? Like I have a short discussing it. So if you want to look in my history and find that, maybe I'll even link it at the end of this. But that was such a S++ Ultraman Belial moment. I'll spoil it though. If you want to go watch my short, you can go watch it. Ultraman Ginga. He's kind of got like a Noah type vibe to him, but he's not nearly as cool as Noah. I mean, he's really cool. Don't get me wrong, but let's see. I do like him better than Jonius, I think. Nah, I don't know. Like he's got a lot of aura, but that's really all I can say about him. Ultraman Victory. He's alright. He had an interesting character arc in the show, if I'm recalling correctly, but it's been forever since I've actually seen it, so, okay, just double checking my my microphone's still on, because I did seriously record for like 10 minutes without my microphone being on, and I had to do that all over again. But we're almost done. Ultraman X, I really like this. I love his relationship with Daichi. Like his like it's kind of like Zet and Haruki, which makes sense because same director. And I love it when Ultras interact with their hosts on a regular basis. It's kind of rare. We don't see that a lot. We saw that a little bit with Arc and Yuma, but not nearly to the extent that we see it with X and Daichi or Zet and Haruki. So I really like that aspect of his character. Him being like a digital Ultraman, I thought that was really cool. The cyber armor, the cyber kaiju armor was sick. That was really cool. So yeah, I think I'll put him. Yeah, it's fair. Like he's got an interesting concept like Gaia. So putting him next to Gaia is I think that's fair. Like, I think you could also call X a high concept Ultraman. Because if, like, Ultraman Tiga is, like, Ultraman but old, Ultraman Gaia is, Ultraman but Earth, and Ultraman X is Ultraman but, like, a hacker. He's like one of these Gen Z kids on his computer all the time. I'm kidding. I'll stop roasting Ultraman X. Ultraman Orb is... You know what? If we put Ultraman Grigio in what I call the Tartarus of Tears, and if you don't know, Tartarus is like below the underworld in Greek mythology, then I think that we should put Ultraman Orb in the Elysium of Tears. So this is S++. maybe I am glazing Ultraman Orb a bit, but his, like, first off, Guy has so much aura. He's got almost as much aura as, like, Nexus does, and more than Egwol. Like, actually, he's got, like, the most aura. He is a Japanese space cowboy, and that's so cool. He's got his Orb Namaka, and he plays his own theme song on it, and he's like a wanderer going, with wherever the wind takes him. And but not only that, he's actually got a really good character arc where he has to kind of learn to accept the darkness within him. And so Thunderbreaster has always been like one of my favorite Ultraman type changes of all time, because not only does it look cool as all get out, but it's actually got like a really significant character arc attached to it. So yeah. So Ultraman Orb is S++. Ultraman G'd. Whew. No, I don't. Okay, I'll put like the original Ultraman like right above him, but he's such a goated Ultraman. I love the idea. He's he's like the he's like Belial but good. I mean, he looks just like Belial. He moves just like Belial, but he's a completely different person, personality-wise. He looks like Belial. He's got like the power of Belial. He acts all ferocious like Belial. But when he untransforms, he's just this goofy little kid. I love that. I love Riku. He's like Peter Parker, but less responsible. I mean, he did save the world a bunch of times, but he clearly just loafs around in his spare time, which is hilarious. But anyway, he's just so endearing, so charming. I could go on. Let's see. Rosso and Blue. They're alright. They're alright. Like, I love their sibling dynamic. Okay, I definitely like him better than Ginga. Like, no hate to Ginga, but, Let's see. Rosso and Blue. I feel like that's fair. I mean, I could always change my mind later. Not that you would know, but... So yeah, like, and obviously they belong in, like, the same tier. But yeah, I really like the family dynamic of that show. Ultraman Taiga. I actually liked this show. I really like the concept that like this one guy is bonded to 3 Ultramen. That's pretty cool. But Taiga himself, he's alright. He's alright. He's not, in my opinion, he's not like the best, but he's not terrible either. Just like, yeah, he's kind of bottom of B tier though. He's not the highlight of that show. You know who's the highlight of that show? Ultraman Titus. Let's see. Let's put him. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Because Ultraman Titus is such a fun character, and you know what? Fuma deserves to be right next to him. I like Titus a little more, but they're both really fun characters, and I love the dynamic of the Tri Squad. Ultraman Drake. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm laughing at Traeger. But he is kind of... Okay, actually, no. Like, wait, hold on, what was his name? Kirisaki was actually kind of goated. I'm not gonna lie. So, like, he kind of had, like, that juggler personality going on. He also dressed in, like, that half black, half white shirt, so his design in human form... Actually, I think his human form is better than his ultra form, honestly. Like, I don't really like the design of Traeger that much. Like, why is he wearing a Mardi Gras mask? Like, he looks like he just came out of New Orleans, bro. So... But Kirisaki himself is goated, so... What if we just put him next to Taro just for fun? No, I think I like... Okay, I think I like Father of Ultra and Mother of Ultra. And Joni... Actually, I'm just gonna put him there. Actually, I kind of like Yolian better. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I wanted to put him next to Taro just for laughs, but it wouldn't be honest. I don't know why I'm so concerned about being honest. It's not like I'm... Whatever. Okay, Ultraman Z is also goated. Yeah. Put him right next to his master. I think that's fair. I love his relationship with Haruki. Like I said, I really love it when the Ultra and the host have, like, this, friendship going on. So... Ultraman Trigger. Smile, smile! No, I'm kidding. I actually like Trigger. So, where do we put him? Yeah, okay, that's kind of... It's hard for me because, on one hand, he's so goofy. But on the other hand, I kind of find him endearing. And also, like Tiga, he's got, like, that ancient lore going on. And Trigger himself has got, like, one of the best designs in the Ultraman series. Especially when it turns into Trigger Truth. Oh, I wish Ignis was on this list. Like, why is Ultraman Belial and Triggear here, but not Trigger Dark? Because Trigger Dark practically deserves to be on S++ tier himself. I mean, Ignis as Trigger Dark. Yeah, Ignis is goated. Ultraman Decker, he's alright. He's not that memorable. Oh, you know what? I'll say, though, I just watched Ultraman Decker Beyond, the movie. Or Journey to Beyond. He was kind of goated in that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when he got his powers back, like, that was pretty cool. So, I might put him above Ginga, honestly. Like, and Jonius. Yeah. That's good. Blazar. I'll tell you what. Like, I know I've kind of been critical of, like, the show itself. But Captain Gento and Blazar are really cool. Blazar has probably the best design in the Ultraman franchise. And I really like that they made a captain the Ultraman for once. Because Captain Gento, he's like this really cool, really, can I say, badass Ultraman, or, even before he was an Ultraman, he was badass, like, special ops. But he's also a family man. And I love that. And I love, like, how he kind of has this struggle to be there for its family. It really humanizes him. So, yeah, Blazar is really definitely one of the best. And Arc? I really dig Arc. I really dig him. I love his design. I love how he's like a Green Lantern that can just, like, conjure anything just by imagination. Like, so... like, Yuma, as a protagonist, is kind of just mid. Like, he's kind of just there, honestly. But Arc, as a Ultraman, conceptually, is really cool. I still feel like I'm being a bit generous, though. Sure, why not? Like, anyway, so this is my ranking of all the Ultraman. I hope that you enjoyed listening to me rant about my absolute favorite television franchise of all time. The best superhero franchise of all time, bar none. Like, Marvel and DC can move out of the way because these guys are the GOAT! Anyway, this has been JP Zilla. Oh, and one more thing. I am currently at 715 subscribers right now. So if you want to claim your Here Before 1000 ticket, then make sure to click that subscribe button, because I am confident that I can make it before the end of the year. And if you want to say you were here, that you were a part of history, then click that subscribe button, because I'm not going anywhere. Anyway, this is JP Zilla, signing off.